Hello, hello, hello everybody. Welcome to another stream today. Come on in, get comfy, grab a drink, grab a snack, grab a blanket, if it's cold outside where you are. It's pretty cold where I'm at. I'm wearing a jacket, but grab something comfy and get ready to play Visual Novel Friday. Today we're playing more Dream Daddy, guys. It's going to be fun. I think we're going to pursue Damien as our dream dad and see how that goes. We might do another route and continue playing Dream Daddy for a few more weeks, but let me know in the comments if you guys are interested in doing another dad dating simulator. Anyways, let me say first, hi, my name is Princess Evelyn, if you don't know who I am. I'm a streamer here on Twitch. I post mostly video games, and I post almost everything we do here on the channel onto youtube.com/princessevillanvods, EVILLAN. So, if you're looking for the first part of Dream Daddy, or if you're looking for other games that I've played, we've played quite a few games in the past, and they're all up on the VODs channel now. I would go check out the VODs channel. And if you're in the future and you're watching this on the VODs channel, hi, Princess Evelyn here. Come join us on the Twitch channel, twitch.tv/Princess Evelyn. And yeah, I stream Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Fridays, Mountain Standard Time, 5 o'clock. I like to do it right on the hour, so I'm got plenty of time to play just before dinner. So yeah. Anyways, we are playing Dream Daddy, so let's jump into it. I'm super excited. We're gonna pursue Damien, I believe, unless I change my mind. But I'm pretty sure we're gonna pursue Damien. Just because he's kind of
welcome.
We've dated other dads, and the one who we have the best relationship with is Damien, I would say. Because we rejected Robert in the beginning. Brian and I haven't really gotten along. Matt and I haven't really gotten along. Craig is really out of, my style, so we haven't really pursued him very much. Joseph was interesting. There's stuff going on between him and his wife, and I really want to know what's going on with that, but we might save that for a second playthrough. Hugo, also another guy that we went on a date with, didn't do well on that date. So, and we didn't really click, so I don't think that's gonna do well. Yeah, I think it's between Damien and Joseph, really. We have 2 hearts with each of them, which means we've been on 2 dates with each of them. I don't know what happens when we reach our 3rd date with somebody. What does Craig want? Hey, buddy. So I have a favor to ask. Oops. What's up? Robert invited me over for dinner. Oh, okay. And I know it's kind of faux pas to invite another bro, but I've known the guy for years, and I still can't get a good read on him. And I know it's going to be super awkward if I go by myself. Will you please come with me? Yeah, sure. That's weird, though. I love food. I especially love free food. And I don't know why you're so sweaty over cooking, but sure. Yeah, dude, I'm down. Thank you. I really hope that's a sweat of relief. Eat that dinner. Everything going okay? Okay. Double checking stream stuff. Making sure that everything is going the proper way it's supposed to. Everyone needs to know how to use power tools. Oh, that's a very good tip. If you don't know how to use power tools, please go to YouTube and teach yourself how to use power tools. You'll thank me later. That doesn't sound too bad. I could definitely go for some free food, but why is Craig being so apprehensive? Does he know something about Robert that I don't? I hurry up and reply before my dad brain can work itself into a paranoia spiral. Yeah, dude, I'm down. Thank you. Craig and I decided to meet up before heading over to Robert's place. Craig waiting on my porch, bottle of white wine in hand.
Hey.
Evelyn, boy, am I glad to see you. Likewise, man. Classy of you to bring wine. Oh, it's not wine. It's sparkling apple cider. Robert literally has a wine cellar, so I think he's good. Wow. Or at least I think he has a wine cellar. I'm genuinely unsure if he was telling the truth or not. I can never tell with him. Yeah, Thank God it's just me. I never know. He's so deadpan about everything. I usually just laugh it off, but man, that guy's an enigma. We start walking over to Robert's house. Does Robert even know how to cook? I have sincere doubts about whether he even knows how to shave properly or iron his shirts. I feel like you learn to cook after you learn those two first. Turn this up a little bit. There we go. Yeah, I hope that isn't too loud.
Bro.
Let me know in the chat if it's too loud. One time I saw him grab a hot dog from a trash can.
Oh.
I mean, it was at the very top of the trash can, like sitting above it, but still, if he were on trial, I think the jury would define that as in the trash. In his defense, I've definitely considered grabbing food from the top of the trash before. Well, yeah, I think we've all considered it, but the difference is that Robert actually did it. True, maybe he's the enlightened one. Maybe we're holding ourselves back. We arrive at Robert's house and ring the doorbell, but the doorbell won't chime. Must be broken. Craig knocks on the door a few times. Since when does Robert have a dog? I don't know, that's weird. I can hear Robert just inside. 1 second. This is uncharted territory, Evelyn. What if he's the one making barking noises? There is no dog. Don't say that. We're not even inside yet. Finally, the door opens. Robert looks a little surprised to see me.
Hey.
Evelyn, didn't know you'd be tagging along. You didn't tell him? Oh my God, Craig. Craig not tell Robert I was coming? Come on, Craig. I can leave if there's not... No, it's fine. Come on in. We enter Robert's living room, which is surprisingly really nice. Super messy, but still nice. Oh, it is a nice living room. That's a big ass TV, man. Records on the wall, lots of music stuff. I see that. Messy, messy, messy. Bachelor living. And that is a lot of alcohol. Oh, the little boomerangs. Oh, cute. I like this living room. I love the design that they went to put everything. Is that a dog ball? Do you have a dog? Do you really have a dog, or were you making dog noises and you just have dog toys? We enter Robert's living room, which is surprisingly really nice. Super messy, but still nice. Make yourselves at home. We can still hear barking from the other room.
Oh.
I didn't know you have a dog, Robert. Oh yeah, that's Betsy. Have to put her up and guess her over. She'll calm down in a bit. What kind of dog is she? Pit bull. Rescued her from a dog fighting ring a few years back. She hates strangers. If I let her out right now, I'd probably have to take you both to the ER. Craig and I make eye contact. He raises an eyebrow at me. He always has that eyebrow raised. Oh, okay. Anyways, dinner should be ready in a minute. Hope you guys like osso buco. Osso buco? I don't know what that is. What is that? Are you gonna tell me what it is? Robert leaves the room, presumably to go to the kitchen. Craig leans in and whispers, was the dogfighting thing real or was he kidding? I don't know.
Hey.
What's osso buco? I don't know. Did he make up that word? Until I have osso buco in front of me, I can only assume so. We sit in silence for a second, taking in Robert's living room. Are we about to get sawed? Nah, usually you wake up in those situations. We voluntarily walked into this one.
Nice.
Robert finally walks into the room carrying 3 paper plates of steaming food like a waiter. I don't have a dining table, don't trust him, so we're eating here. Also, I don't have real people plates. Hope that's okay. Hey, paper plates are real people plates. I grew up on those. My mother hated doing the dishes. So we ate on paper plates, and it was super wasteful. And when I was an adult, when I became an adult, I went and got real people plates. Oh my gosh, that's hilarious. Robert sets plates in front of us on the coffee table. Oh, Leica, hush. Come here. Leica's here, everybody. Come here. Come say hi. Need a drink. Robert sets plates in front of us on the coffee table. I still can't tell what this is. Looks like meat, maybe. Lots of sauce. I can make out some vegetables. I think that might be rice, but it could also be pasta. Guess there's only one way to find out. I take a bite.
Hey.
Oh my god. I take another bite. The medley of flavors in this dish is amazing. The meat is so tender, and the risotto, I think that's what it is so creamy. Robert, this is really incredible. You cooked this? I fished it out of a dumpster behind a restaurant, or at least I think it was at a restaurant. Can you believe people just throw this stuff away? Now he's kidding. No, he's kidding. He's kidding. That's a joke. I just knocked into my desk. Oh my gosh. I almost gagged.
Hey.
I'm kidding. I look over at Craig, who looks wary, but still has his mouth full. He gives Robert a thumbs up. Glad you like it.
Oh.
Where did you learn how to cook like this? Worked at a restaurant in Spain for a hot sec. Is he messing with us? I decided to play along. You lived in Spain? After I dropped out of college, I went backpacking through Europe, crashing on couches, living in hostels, wherever. Totally broke. Worked a couple of odd jobs wherever I could to scrape together some cash. One night I'm eating dinner at this little restaurant just outside of Madrid. I go to pay and realize I spent the last of my money on booze the night before. I'm in the middle of ditching when the manager catches me and puts me to work in the kitchen. Long story short, they ended up liking me so much they offered me a job. Why not, right? Started living with some distant relatives on my mom's side. Over the course of 2 years, I worked my way up from busboy to sous chef. Learned a lot. Damn. Craig and I wait for the punchline. What night watchman did he swindle to get back to the States? Who did he con in a game of poker in the back room for a speakeasy for safe passage in the crew quarters of a cargo ship? What? No, I think he's telling the truth. That sounds all plausible.
Hey.
Anyway, I still love to cook. I don't know what's real anymore, but this food's so good, I kind of don't care. That's amazing. It really is. To be totally honest, I wasn't exactly expecting gourmet cooking here, especially not served on paper plates. I don't care about presentation. If the food is good, it should speak for itself. Yeah, I agree with that. My presentation for food is really bad, but it all tastes good. So that's what counts, right? This ossobuco is screaming for itself. And paper plates are just as good as regular plates if you double them up. Hey, is it bad if I ask for seconds? Help yourself, but save room for dessert. I made lemonberry savarine. What? What is that?
Oh.
Well, aren't you just full of... Craig looks over at me.
Nice.
Surprises. Robert winks. You bet I am. You can come over for dinner anytime.
Oh.
Craig. He's hitting on Craig. He's hitting on Craig, isn't he?
Oh.
I'm gonna go get seconds. Me too. After consuming way more ossobuco than my body could handle, and then really ensuring a later food coma with a generous serving of whatever savarine was, Craig and I decided to head out. Thanks for coming. I'm making an attempt to be more social. Well, we're always happy to stop by if you want company, especially if there's ossobuco involved. That wasn't so bad.
Welcome. You've got dads.
That was interesting, though. Something's going on between Craig and Robert. Robert wanted Craig to come over. Ooh. Alright. So third date with Damien, is this what we're doing? Is this what we're doing, chat? Third date with Damien. Or third date with Joseph. You know what? I think I'm gonna save here just in case. I wish I could name my saves. We'll save here just in case. What time is it? Okay. We'll go with Damien first. We'll see what happens. I don't know if this leads to the end of the game or not. I looked it up on how short this game was, like how many hours it takes to play through it. It said 5 hours, which is not really that bad, but I've already played through 6, so I think I'm just taking it at a leisurely pace, hopefully, and we're gonna be close to being done soon. So I want to get, we'll definitely come back and get Joseph's route. Maybe today. We'll see how long it takes. Okay. You know what they say about third dates. They get pretty serious. You might not have time to browse dad book for a while. Are you ready? Oh, yes. Oh, man. They even put a pop-up about it. Okay, save and continue. All right, Damien. Third date. The second date was so good. I loved listening to Damien's son and Hugo's son cask of Amontillado each other. Oh my god, that was hilarious. I was telling Gob Gob about that, and he's like, I don't know what that is. And I was like, Edgar Allan Poe! Ever since we had that picnic in the graveyard. Oh, that's right, we did have a picnic in the graveyard, and I thought that was so romantic. So quiet and peaceful. Damien and I had been spending a lot of time together. We go on nighttime strolls pretty regularly. Oh, that's sweet. I love that. He was so impressed with the first letter I wrote him that he insisted we only communicate by post instead of through dad book. I initially protested, but he gave me one of his old signet rings to use as a seal for my letters, and I just couldn't say no. I know, right? If someone gave me a signet ring to use, I'd be like, alright, I guess we're writing letters now. Hanging out with that goth dad again? Yeah, I like that goth dad. Please, Amanda, you know his name. And yes, be honest with me here, Pops. Is he actually a vampire? I remember you inviting him into our household that one time, and I've seen The Lost Boys, and I honestly would have preferred trying to see if he could have walked through the threshold of our home under his own power. Yes, Amanda, I have become Damien's familiar. I am compelled under his curse. I'm sorry, sweetie. Ugh. Turn into a bat. I don't think... What's the point of being a vampire if you can't turn into a bat? Well, okay, I'm off. Are you taking the car, or are you flying off into the night on the leathery wings of a bat? One of those. While I'm out, can you throw away the garlic bread that's in the freezer so I don't die? That'd be great. I'm keeping it there as insurance. You understand, right? That's my girl. I love our relationship with Amanda. It's been one of my favorite things to talk about. I've not been able to stop talking about how charming this game is. Damien and I walk along the water's edge, chatting. Damien's cloak. He hates it when people call it a cape. Damien's cloak flutters behind him in the breeze. Ooh, we know so much about Damien now. I love this. There's been a little, time jump. I like this. This is gonna seem like a silly question, but why do goths wear black? Why do goths wear black? Gothic subculture has always been associated with death, so it would make sense that the style surrounding it would be greatly influenced by mourning. Okay, that makes sense. Interestingly enough, though, was that in the Victorian era, Queen Victoria herself mourned the death of her late husband for 10 whole years, wearing black for the rest of her life. If that's not goth, I don't know what is. That sounds super goth. Man, I didn't know that she did that. For 10 whole years. I have another question. Go ahead. How are you so comfortable with death? You mentioned in the graveyard that it helps you appreciate your life or something?
Oh, no.
I've experienced several losses over the course of my life, and I truly believe the only manageable way to cope with it is to accept that death is simply a part of living. I know, that's a little... Some people might not agree with that, but you know who agrees with it? This succubus over here. She agrees with that. Death is just simply a part of the living. It's just part of the cycle. It's okay. Everyone dies. Eventually. It's the single universal truth for every human who has ever lived. I am going to die. You are going to die. And life carries on without us. Doesn't that make you feel scared? Not at all. Without the advances of modern science, death was everywhere in the Victorian era, and yet funerals were major social functions. Victorians were obsessed with mementos of their loved ones, even going so far as to elaborately stage photos of their dead relatives. The minutiae of mourning was so complex that there was set periods of grieving that were deemed acceptable based on who in your life had passed. Now we don't have any of that. If you lose someone, you end up feeling lost yourself because we have no modern equivalent for these formalities. We need to allow ourselves time to grieve, to feel that loss fully, but not allow it to consume us. So no, I'm not afraid of death. I believe it is a waste to spend your life dreading the end of it. The time we have here is brief and fleeting, and occasionally cruel, but it is at all times precious. To stare death in the face and live despite that, I think, is a noble existence. Let's save the mourning for the dead. So, dad-wise, That's so something that you only learn at a certain point in your life after you've been through enough people passing from you. That's something that you learn. And this is I love this dad moment that we're getting, where we're like a child asking questions like, why do goths wear black? What's up with death? Like, curious questions. And I think being curious with your partner is one of the most fun things that you can do, because if you're curious, then you're asking questions and you're learning. And what's more fun than learning about your partner? Damien, I'm loving your route. Wow, that's beautiful. It is. I can see the moonlight on the bay glint off Damien's eyes. He smiles. We turn to the harbor and watch ships pass, breathing in the salty sea air. I look to Damien again, and he can't help but be entranced by his charm, his mystery. I find everything about him so fascinating. I lean in closer to Damien, closing my eyes as I do so. Are we trying to kiss Damien?
Huh.
I'm so sorry. I have to take this. Damien steps away from me to answer his phone. Oh no, I hope it isn't Lucien again. After speaking in hushed tones for a few moments, Damien returns to me. Everything okay?
What?
There's an emergency. Lucien?
Huh.
No, thankfully, but I must take my leave. Oh, okay. Is there anything I can do to help? Dads do have to stick together, right? You know it. Then come. There isn't time to waste. After a short drive in silence, we arrive at a rundown building on the outskirts of town. Where are we? It's better if I just show you. I push the surprisingly heavy door open and find myself in a dimly lit waiting room. A few rickety chairs line the walls, and there doesn't seem to be anyone behind the front desk. There are a few paintings and pictures on the wall, but they're so nondescript I'm still unsure of what kind of place this is. Wait here for a moment. I'll be right back. Damien walks off down a corridor, his boot heels echoing through the halls of this seemingly empty building. Are we at a veterinarian's office? Despite distant howls echoes from some place I can't see, and there's a faint scratching sound, like claws on tile. Yeah, we're at the vet's place. I cautiously peek down the hall and find stall after stall of scared-looking dogs. A few of them notice me and skitter up to the chain-link fence, sticking their noses through to sniff at the air. What have I gotten myself into? Suddenly, the light shut off. I panic, unsure of where I am or how I can get out. I stumble through the darkness, my breathing getting heavier and heavier. Damien? The lights finally turn back on. Mary? Do you work here? Hey, sailor. Mary? What are you doing here? You aren't here for the fight club? I don't want to get punched in the face. Great, because this is an animal shelter. A what? We take care of stray animals, and then people adopt the stray animals. Didn't you see the pets when you walked in? Oh, sorry, I didn't really expect to see you volunteering at an animal shelter. Wow. Okay, kid, way to put me in a box. Dames, you hear this baloney? Just one moment. Thunder cracks and then a door bursts open. Appearing from the shadows, I see Damien? Do you work here? Hey. It's Damien. He looks completely different. No cloak, no Victorian-era clothes, no makeup. I wasn't planning to share this side of me until much later, but I'm not as goth as you think. I'm a systems administrator for the IT department of a realty company. Oh, what a professional job to have. I wear tennis shoes to work and I listen to Bruce Springsteen. I enjoy going to the hardware store and looking at storage solutions. Me too. And I volunteer at this animal shelter in my spare time. Oh my gosh. I'm like falling more in love with Damien. What the heck? I'm boring. No, you're not. I think that's so charming. You have like real people, they have like real adult stuff going on. It's not just the goth life 24/7, which would be fine if it was, but it's not. And that just means you're a more deeper person than I thought you were. And like, now I'm seeing another side of you and I'm loving it. I'm fascinated with Victorian history and the goth lifestyle. That much is true. It's just not all that I am. And I need you to know that. Oh, I hate to kill the moment here, but there's some pressing business that needs attending to.
Oh my.
Oh, right. It's Duchess Cordelia. Again? Who's Duchess Cordelia? She's one of the pups. Gets out all the time. She somehow learned how to open doors, and now she's unstoppable. Oh, like I went through a phase like that when she was younger. When did she get out? This morning. I went to go sing sea shanties to the cats, and when I came back, she had already bolted. I have to stay here with the pets, so I need you two to go and find her. Of course. Where could she be?
Come on.
She always ends up running off to the same places. Here, let me draw you a map. Mary starts scribbling on the back of the pet adoption form. She's very smart, ruthless even. You need to stay on your toes and get her back by sundown, or else she turns into a werewolf and starts eating people. What? You're a perfect little peach, Evelyn.
Hey.
We just don't want her to be stuck outside when it's cold. Oh. I'll grab some treats and we can hit the road. Damien and I look over the map Mary created for us. What's the map like? Oh, that's not bad. Mario Batali, Kale, Coffee Dad, Nerd's House, Mary's Sick Pad, X Smalls. Is this games or Dame? Oh, Dames, like Damien, and then other Nerd's House. Okay. That's hilarious. Mario Batali. That's not, Kale is not his name. Softball field, coffee spoon, shelter, aquarium, Bayside, the ocean or whatever. She fucked up east and west. Shit. I love this. This is so funny. Oh man, I'm Nerd's House? At least you're not other Nerd's House. Looks like you're moving up in the pecking order. Congrats, kiddo. Where should we head first? Now I'm super curious about Mary and Joseph. I didn't realize that she and Damien were like friends. Okay, where do we head? Where do we go? We go to the cul-de-sac, coffee spoon, softball field, Bayside, aquarium. It looks like the cat is closest to the coffee spoons. Let's go there first, I guess. Damien and I exit the parking lot and start driving towards town. I look over to him. He seems concerned. Shouldn't be too hard to find the Duchess, right? She's a pretty big pup. Mary wasn't kidding when she said that dog was smart. One time she correctly guessed the winner of the Kentucky Derby. He was really great for bark, bark, bark. I don't know. What do you think our odds are, Evelyn? Gotta stay positive. Abandon all hope, you enter here. I kinda wanna say it. Oh, I kinda wanna say it. Should be. No, I'm not a save scum. Let's see. Gotta stay positive. I think, is this a joke or is this like, we've got no chance? Because I want this to be a joke. Because I think he would like it if it was a joke. Oh, fuck it. Let's just do it. But lo, look upon God's creation and retch with horror at what he hath forsaken. Hell is empty and the devils are all here. Yeah, I knew it. Nice. I thought that would cheer you up. Yeah, see? Let's just hope for the best. See, being positive was too neutral. We got this. We got this. We're so good. We park in front of Matt's coffee shop and walk inside. It seems like a slow day. Matt sits behind the counter reading a book. Hey, Matt. Didn't expect to see you two today. What's up? Have you seen any stray dogs around? Can't say I have. You're looking for one? Can you describe them to me? Enormous. That pretty well covers it. Cool. I find strays digging for food scraps in the alley out back sometimes. I'll be sure to keep an eye out. We head back to the car. Okay. Not there. What about by the cul-de-sac? We drive through the cul-de-sac and everything seems to be pretty normal. It looks like Brian's doing some yard work. We pull into Brian's driveway and hop out. Hey, don't step on the grass. I just mowed. Have you seen any unusual activity in the area today? Aside from your underwater lawn? Ooh, here we go. How dare you? I take my lawn care very seriously. Evelyn, please. You haven't seen a dog run through here, have you? Well, a little while ago I heard Maxwell barking at something. When I came outside, my garden had been torn to shreds. It's going to take forever to re-till the soil. That could be a dog, or a rather feisty raccoon. Whatever it was, it must have been hungry. Ate all my tomatoes. I'm very sorry to hear about your garden. If you need assistance restoring it to its former glory, please don't hesitate to contact me. Will do, buddy. Good luck finding that dog. She's probably still hungry. I wonder if she's looking for more food elsewhere. More food? The Bayside? We'll end at the Bayside. Let's go to the softball field. We drive to the softball field. It looks like Craig's team is practicing. I wonder if any of the kids saw something. Craig spots us and jogs over, a softball bat slung over his shoulder. Hey bros, what's up? Craig, you wouldn't have happened to see a dog around here, have you? One escaped from the animal shelter and we're trying to locate her. I don't think so. Maybe one of the girls saw something. Girls! Oh my gosh, his daughters are so cute. Hi, Amanda's dad. Hi, Lucien's dad. We have names. Girls, have you seen any dogs around? There was a big dog here earlier. She ran off a while ago, though. I don't think she had an owner, but it really wanted to play. We tried to play fetch with her, but she just took the softball and ran. I think she ate it, actually. She was a lot of dog. Here, take another softball. Might come in handy later. Many thanks, Craig. Okay, we're getting closer. Aquarium. And then lastly, we'll do the Bayside. Damien and I stopped by the aquarium. Everything looks in order here, but it might help to get out of the car and take a look. You seen anything? No dog here. Not even any sign of her. Did you know that penguins are considered the goths of the sea? Really? Damien, I want to believe you so badly. I also want to believe you so badly. I fear that the hours are growing short. We must make haste if we're to find the Duchess by sundown. Damien's looking more stressed out by the minute. I gotta think of something to lighten the mood. What kind of dog does a vampire have? I would imagine it would be unwise for a vampire to take up the company of a smaller mammal for the means of companionship. It would be too tempting to a bloodhound. I was gonna say bloodhound, Damien. Oh, he didn't like that! Oh no! I'm sorry. Bad joke. Jeez. I keep reading Damien's directions from the map as we drive around town. Oh, it took away the aquarium. Bayside. We arrived back at the Bayside. Just like old times, eh? I remember as it is before yesterday. I mean, earlier today. So what do you think? Any sign of the pooch? None yet, although who knows if she made it into any of these ships. The Duchess would do that? I wouldn't put it past her to know how to navigate the rough seas without a compass. Very smart. Pops? Damien and I turned to see my daughter. Amanda! What are you doing here? Did you think I'd just stay inside all day, vegging out on the couch and watching TV? Maybe. Oh, sorry. What are you doing?
Yeah.
I'm heading home to go veg out on the couch and watch TV. Had to get a burrito first. Young miss, have you seen a dog around here?
Yeah.
Oh, you bet. I saw a Pomeranian with a bow around its neck. I saw a big old Doberman named Henry. There was a stroller full of Yorkies, a Greyhound, a Golden Retriever. Did you see a Mastiff anywhere? No dice. I would have definitely remembered that. I gotta run though. This burrito is about 10 minutes before the cheese breaks down the molecular structure of the tortilla and makes it all soggy. You understand. I do? Of course. Have a lovely evening, Miss Rocket. That's right. I forgot her last name is Rocket. Okay. Should we check the coffee spoon again? Maybe she went to get more food. Hey Matt, guys, I think I may have seen that dog you were looking for.
What?
You did? A brown mastiff? The size of a house? Yeah, I saw it digging through the trash in the back. It ran away when I tried to get closer though. Did you see what direction it ran in? Matt thinks for a second. Might have been running east, I think. The pup tore through 3 pans of old Grateful banana bread. Want to take some for the road just in case? Sure thing. Matt packages up a slice. Thanks for the slice, the road slice. This grateful banana bread is going to be so good. We named that in the beginning. I think he meant to give it to you for the dog. Right. I meant it's going to be so good for the dog to eat. I feel like we're on the right track. You think? If we keep this up, we'll find the Duchess in no time. Hey, if you like dogs so much, why don't you have any? Lucine is severely allergic. I wouldn't put him through that. Aw. But there's still dogs in my life, so for that, I'm grateful. This is about to be one more dog in your life, buddy. Splendid attitude. Let's not waste any more time. Verily. He didn't like my joke. Okay. So I said you ran east. So that would be towards the cul-de-sac. Or the bayside. We arrive at the cul-de-sac to find everything looking normal, except, uh-oh, Hugo's front door is wide open. She can open doors. This is classic Duchess Cordelia, a telltale sign. We should approach with caution. Whatever goes down in there, I've got your back. We creep up onto the porch and step inside. Careful. They are sitting in the center of Hugo's living room. Looks like she owns the damn place. It's one of the biggest dogs I've ever seen. Woof. Well, she hasn't broken anything in here yet. Wonderful. Now all we have to do is get this leash on her before she tries to escape again and get out of here before Hugo comes home. Oh, it's Hugo's house. For some reason I thought we were at Robert's house. It's Hugo's house. Easy peasy. Duchess, come here. The Duchess eyes Damien warily. As he approaches, she begins to growl. She's on her guard. We'll need another plan. Oh, give her the grateful banana bread. There we go. I reach into my pocket and pull out the slice of the banana bread Matt gave me. Duchess sniffs the air and hones in on the bread. Come here, girl. Nice and easy. I've got some yummy homemade vegan and possibly gluten-free banana bread, if that's what you're into. The Duchess cautiously approaches me and gives the bread a good sniff before gently taking it from my hand and dropping it on the ground, like dogs always do for some reason. She curls up and starts munching on the bread. Success! Damien walks up behind the Duchess and attaches the leash to her collar. She immediately notices and starts whining. It's time to go home now, Duchess. Damien gives a tug on the leash. She won't move. Duchess, what happened to our rapport? You and I used to be bosom buddies. She still doesn't move. She's huge. There's no way we can even try to lift her. Well, this is a weird situation to be in. I think we're literally trespassing in our friend's house with this large dog. What are you nerds doing? Ernest stands in the doorway with a plate of pizza rolls. We're definitely not trespassing. It looks like trespassing. Well, yeah. It just looks like that. Damien, what are we doing? Trespassing? Oh no, I'm sorry, Damien. I threw you under the bus. I didn't mean to do that. You do me in like that? I didn't mean to. The Duchess notices Ernest and starts pulling against the leash. Why is this dog in my house? It's a long... The Duchess suddenly breaks free of Damien's grip and hurtles towards Ernest. Oh no. Ah! Ernest and the Duchess fall to the ground. Pizza rolls fly everywhere. This is bad. This is very bad. Ernest, are you okay? Ernest feeds the Duchess a pizza roll. Hey, she likes pizza rolls. Oh, so probably aren't good for her. Ernest sits up, but the dog keeps licking his face. Oh, hey. Hugo stands at the door, looking like he's at a loss for words. Hugo, I'm sorry.
Whoa.
Why are you guys... Whose dog is this? It's a long story, but it involves a large dog who knows how to open doors. Boof. Hugo, may I present to you Duchess Cordelia? How do you do? Woof. We're friends. The Duchess looks at Ernest's face. She's from the local animal shelter. She got out and we've been chasing her all around town. Your house was her final stop. Dad, can we keep her?
I don't know.
Ernest, I don't know if we're set up to take care of a...
What?
Wait, did you just call me Dad? Come on, please. Look how cute she is. Hugo sighs. We had been talking about adopting a dog for a while. But you have to promise me you'll take care of her. Yeah, I'll give her all the pizza rolls her little heart desires. I suddenly remember what's on the back of this map and I pull a pen out of my pocket. Got the forms ready for you if you're interested. I'll even waive the adoption fee since, you know, we technically broke into your household. Well, alright, it's a deal. Hugo steps onto the porch with us and signs the form while Ernest plays with the Duchess inside. He sure seems to be happy with his new friend.
Oh.
I know, he called me Dad. Can you believe it? Damien places a hand on Hugo's shoulder. I certainly can. I think this will be really good for Ernest. It should teach him some responsibility. You should probably look into getting better locks on your doors, though. The Duchess is a wily one, but do right by her and she'll love you two forever. Thank you. Aww, we got her adopted! And long story short, the Duchess now lives in a happy home and neither of us were charged for breaking and entering. So all in all, I think it's a fine day's work. Nice work, you two. Evelyn, you could be a valuable asset to our team of volunteers, you know. If you ever feel like petting some puppies, hit me up. Mary, I always feel like petting puppies.
Hey.
Good to know. Well, I'll catch you fellas later. Mary starts to leave. And one last thing. Damien's been telling me about you. Glad he finally brought you around. Oh, yeah. Damien's my special boy. I love him. We go way back, and I got a vested interest in his health, success, and well-being. If you ever hurt him, Mary. Oh, yeah, Mary. You can fill in the blanks. I gulp. Yes, ma'am. Mary leaves me alone with Damien. I was not expecting that combo. I still think that's very charming. Maybe Mary is not the person that I thought she was. I thought she was kind of like a delinquent. Like, as far as like Christian values go, I thought she was kind of delinquent-y. She drank a lot of wine. And she tried to sleep with us. Like, So, about the whole goth thing. I completely understand if you aren't interested in me anymore. What? Am I missing something here? I'm not a cool goth prince. I'm boring. I own 5 pairs of tennis shoes. I wear dumb glasses. Don't you care? He looks so nervous. Damien, do you really think I only like you because of all the goth stuff? That's all cool, but the best thing about you is how passionate you are about the things you love. Oh, and that's the best reason. Aw. History, art, Victorian fashion, dogs, storage solutions. It doesn't matter what it is. You care, and that's awesome. And also, the glasses are very cute. You don't think I'm boring at all? If you're boring, then I don't know what that makes me. I spend too much time online shopping for flashlights. I get excited to mow my lawn on Saturdays. I get cranky about commercials being too loud. I've even been thinking about making my own peanut butter. Then maybe we can be boring together. Yeah, it would never be boring if it was with you. Oh, my heart. My little heart. Ah. Damien suddenly closes the gap between us and pulls me into a hug. He buries his face in my shoulder. His hair smells like lavender and rosemary. I was so scared you wouldn't like me. Oh no, honey, never. Oh, I'm so sorry that I made some bad jokes today. I thought we were on the same page. Quite the opposite. Damien pulls away for a second and looks me in the eyes. Without the color contacts, his eyes are so dark and soulful. May I kiss you? Yes! Of course. Does a bat have wings? Thou art welcome. I want to say, does a bat have wings? And I believe my answer then. He smiles slightly and leans in, giving me a gentle kiss. Damien pulls away and gives me an intense look. Do you want to help me take care of the puppies? Yes. Oh, do we have a job now? Oh, he does have colored contacts. I just thought that was what his eye color was. Aw, he's got brown eyes. Damien and I arrive back at the cul-de-sac, our fingers intertwined. Like a proper gentleman, he walks me to my doorstep. What a gentleman.
Oh,
This was lovely. Thank you for understanding. Thank you for everything. I'm very happy I can be myself around you. Of course. I'm glad, but I have one request. What's that? Can we keep sending each other letters? But of course. Damien kisses me one last time before turning around and heading home. Aww. Amanda runs back to the couch in the window and tries to look as nonchalant as possible. Hello, Father. I was sitting here on the couch this entire time. Hi, Amanda. So, are you guys, like, starting a vampire coven together? Oh, plot twist. Mothman. Damien's actually Mothman. I didn't see it coming either. Genius. Well, whatever's happening, I'm really glad you two are happy. You deserve it, Dad. Aw, shucks. I'm gonna head to bed. Catch you in the morning? Sure thing. I make my way to my room and fall into my bed with a heart full, excited for the days to come. Aw, that was a wonderful third date. I loved getting to learn more about Damien. That was amazing. Ojo-sama. And I'm glad Ernest got a pet. Yeah.
I'm sensing a romance between us. A chemical romance.
A chemical romance.
That's a band?
I have been listening to these dialogue options. This has been amazing. Go on all Damien dates. Interview with the vampire. Oh my gosh, that was adorable. I loved getting to see Damien's nerdy side. Whew, I think I have everything finally set up. Amanda should be here any minute now. I think that's her car in the driveway. Okay, gotta act natural. Be cool, Evelyn, be cool. Amanda walks through the door with a suspicious look on her face. Hey, Dad. Off to a good start. Something fishy? Rats. Sorry, sweetie, it's the feds. The life of crime is finally catching up to you. I tried to send them in a different direction, but even I'm no match for the power and funding of the U.S. government. Well, if they think they're going to take me alive, they've got another thing coming. I'm kidding. You're right. I have a little surprise for you. Yeah, I can tell. You're very bad at lying. Amanda, my dear, would you care to join me in the kitchen? Father, it would fill my heart with glee. I laid Amanda over to the kitchen table where a present lies covered under a tablecloth. It's nothing special, but I wanted to get you a little something. You graduated high school last week, and I know you told me not to make the big deal about it, but... Aw, Dad, you... I dramatically whipped the cloth off the table. Amanda's jaw drops. Yeah. No way! I figure you probably won't be able to get cable in the dorm, so I thought it might be nice to take a piece of home with you. A DVD box set of Long Haul Paranormal Ice Road Ghost Truckers. This is all 19 seasons. Damn, that's a good gift. And bonus material, including commentary with actual ghosts featured on the show. Dad, I love this. Thank you. That's a good gift. She gives me a big hug. I'm glad you like it. Hey, you want to hang out with me in the backyard for a bit? Toss the old pig skin or something? Totally. I follow Amanda to the back door.
Hey.
What? Oh, the dads are here! And Damien's in his outfit. Cute! You told me not to make a big deal, but you seem to have forgotten that my entire mission in life is to make a big deal out of your accomplishments. So consider this your graduation party. Surprise! Dad, everyone's here. Well, yeah, everyone wanted to come and support you. Yes. Is that a mac and cheese bar? Sure is, fully customizable, down to the type of mac. And there's an ice cream cake, the good kind with the crunchies in the middle. I don't know what to say. Don't say anything. Just go have fun with your pals, alright? I'm so proud of you, Amanda. Amanda smiles and runs to her friends. I should make the rounds and make sure everyone's having a good time. But first, mac and cheese. I walk over to Mary, who's having a lively conversation with Amanda. We have a real fluffy Samoyed right now. His name is Harold. Loves belly rubs. He always tries to lick your face if you get too close. Mrs. Christensen, thank you so much for telling me in great detail about every single dog currently at the animal shelter. Please tell me about the Afghan with 3 legs again.
Hey.
Sure, Quadro we call him. It's one of those ironic nicknames. You know, if you're really interested, I could probably steal one for you. Really? Nah, but I could get you in to meet all of them. We could always use extra hands around the shelter. And if those extra hands also happen to steal a dog. I'm glad you two are able to bond over cute dogs. Really warms my heart. Dad, we're having a moment.
Hey.
Hey, Sailor. Your kid's a good egg. Where's your goth prince? You two are usually attached to the hip these days. He's around. Stellar. Mary turns her attention to Amanda. It's not too hard to sneak a dog into college. Trust me, I did it plenty back in the day. At one point, I had 3 cats living in my dorm. I decided to leave them to it. All of a sudden, a huge dog leaps up into my arms. Oh, Duchess! Hugo and Ernest run up to me. The Duchess gives my face a few broad licks and hops down. We're working on that. Got her in a disciplinary class. She's a wild spirit who runs where she may. I don't mind at all. Ha! Looks like the 3 of you are getting along nicely. She's a valuable addition to the clan. If I hold up my homework in front of her, she'll eat it. Cool. We'll deal with that later. Duchess Cordelia spots a squirrel and darts across the yard. Ernest follows her, laughing. He's actually been a lot more manageable lately. I think taking care of the dog is good for him. Thanks for breaking into my house, I guess. Anytime. Evelyn. Brian, you made it. Ha, I don't pass up on good mac. What do you think of the party? It's not bad. Brian. Just not bad? Yeah, it's not bad. Don't let him bait you. Don't let him bait you. Thank you for the lovely compliment. Daisy trots up. Hi, Amanda's dad. Hey, Brian's daughter. See how that feels? This is a really great party. Thanks so much for inviting us. You're very welcome, tiny child who knows how to pay a compliment. Brian and I lock eyes. This isn't over. Hey, bro. Bro.
Oh.
This is a real rager, taking our older age into consideration. I'm trying to be in bed at a reasonable hour tonight. Don't let me go too wild.
Bro.
Don't worry, dude. I'll keep an eye on your fruit punch and think. You know, I'm really glad we're bros again. Let's hit the gym sometime soon, huh? Sure thing, dude. Briar and Hazel peek out behind Craig. Hi, little ones. Hello. Hiya. Thank you for all that ice cream cake. Wait, girls, how much of that did you eat? Briar ate 4 pieces. Ask any witness. No, I didn't. Hazel ate 4 pieces and wants to pin it on me because we look alike. I have your face. Nobody will ever believe you. Oh boy. I'll let you guys figure this out. Good seeing you, Craig. Let's hang soon, yeah?
Nice.
Totally. Tell Amanda congrats for us. Looks like you've settled into this neighborhood quite nicely. Hi, Joseph. Yep, couldn't ask for a better cul-de-sac. Well, I'm glad. Hopefully we'll see you more at church events. We got a big schedule planned for the rest of the year, and I'm sure the kids would love to see your dance moves again. Sure thing, Joseph. And maybe if you aren't doing anything later, we could hang out sometime. Sure, Joseph. That'd be great. Well, see you later. Hugo comes up to me with a plate of mac and cheese. The perfect cheddar to mac ratio. Beautiful work, Evelyn. Thanks, Hugo. You know, I'm really pleased to see Amanda going to her dream school. I'm glad she turned it around for finals. Me too. That scholarship money will really help. Amanda walks by and pretends to not see Hugo. Amanda, come say hi to your old teacher. Hey. Congratulations on graduating. I know you're going to do great things with your art school. Ha, yeah, thanks. Amanda starts to back away. Wait, I just realized that you're not my teacher anymore, so I don't have to be afraid of talking to you. You no longer hold power over me. You're right. Go forth, adult. I can no longer give you detention. Yeah, I'm gonna break anything I want. There's nothing you can do about it. Are you still mad about that time I gave you detention for breaking my globe? Nope.
Oh.
And I'll have you know that that globe didn't even fit through the basketball hoop in the first place, so she'll fit into college just fine. Hey. Hey, Robert. What's up? What's up? Robert gestures vaguely to the snack table. Good stuff. Yep. Sorry we didn't talk enough, Robert. This is a little awkward. See you later.
Hey.
Oh, yeah, okay. So this is like the ending, I think. And Amanda's graduated. We're meeting all the dads, and the dads are responding to us based off of what we did with them. So we didn't pursue Robert very much, so our conversation was kind of like, really awkward. Hey, man. Matt. Let me know what Amanda leaves for college. I'll have a fresh batch of grateful banana bread ready for her. Thank you. I know she'll love that. Hey, Amanda's dad. I turn to spot Lucian walking up to me. Yes, Lucian? Thanks for inviting me to your party. Anytime, bud. I know we had a rocky start, but I'm glad to know you. I hope you know how much your dad cares about you. Yeah. My dad's had a rough couple years, and I know that it must not have been easy to raise me alone. He's kind of a weird guy, but I love him a lot, and it seems like you make him happy. Aww. So, you're cool in my book. Aww, that's so amazing. Thank you, Lucian. That means a lot to me. Oh my god, I'm so charmed. That's so sweet. I'm gonna cry. Sure. And let me know if you want me to give you a stick and poke sometime. What? Thanks for coming by, Lucian. See you around, Evelyn. Oh! Tattoos. As the party starts to wind down and take a seat on our back porch step, the sun is setting and everyone seems to have eaten their fill. Amanda wanders over and sits down next to me. We haven't talked to Damien yet. Killer party, Pops. What can I say? I was inspired. So, I also have something for you. For me? Why? Not to be completely genuine about my feelings for once or anything, but growing up wasn't easy, but it could have been a lot harder if it wasn't for you. Dad, you've been there for me through everything. There's been times in my life where you were my only friend. I was really scared of going to college and being so far away from you, but I realized that everything you've done for me has been to prepare me for this, and I'm ready. I wouldn't be who I am today without you. Aww. Don't cry, don't cry. I swear to God, Evelyn, if you cry again. You're the best, Dad. I love you. And I'm crying. I'm crying. This is so sweet. I can't handle this.
Huh.
Anyway, that was enough emotional vulnerability for one day. Present time. Amanda hands me a tiny wrapped package. I tear the wrapping off to find a framed picture of me and Amanda. Aww, it's us. Kind of shocking all our photo albums are just pictures of me, huh? I figured we needed at least one together before I leave. Amanda, thank you. Watching you grow up has been the happiest experience of my life. You're such a talented, intelligent young woman, and I'm so excited to see what the future holds for you. Knock 'em dead, kid. Always do. Amanda and I share a hug. This is only the beginning, Pops. Plenty more memories for us down the road. Memories to make and stuff to break, right? Oh, I'm gonna break so much stuff. Intentionally and unintentionally. You're probably gonna have to pay for most of it. It would be my honor. Amanda hops up. Looks like someone's been waiting to talk to you. We just got the achievement for a good route with Amanda, so I'm very proud of that. Glad my parenting skills came into effect here. Oh my gosh. This moment is so sweet. I can't. I'm gonna cry. I glance over to the back of the yard where Damien is sitting on a bench beneath our cherry blossom tree. He smiles at me. I'll leave you to it. Me and the Emmas are gonna go get ice cream. Oh, did you guys make up? Love you, Pops. Amanda runs off to join her friends. I take a seat next to Damien as the last guests to make their way out of the party. Did you know that in the Victorian era they would call benches seedy boys? What? Really? I'm kidding, Evelyn. But what if? It's good to see you in your civvies again. Thank you. I had a revelation the other day, Evelyn, and I think it was largely due to your continued influence upon me. There was a version of myself that I might have been embarrassed to show you my true form. My information technology form. What you said about me, about how my passion was what you truly admired, that emboldened me to feel like myself regardless of how I choose to dress and act. Aww. What a wonderful life lesson. Instead of separate entities, they are simply different facets of myself, a three-dimensional human being with its own thoughts, wants, and needs. I love dressing the way that I do, but feeling constricted by what I thought was my own personal brand made me lose sight of why I did this in the first place, to make myself happy. I place my hand on Damien's and feel a light squeeze. Looking up, I'm greeted by Damien's warm smile. I'm trying to be more comfortable with who I am, rather than dwelling on who I could be to other people. I can't stop smiling. I'm so proud of him. I am so proud of him. This is such a moment to have. Everyone's having these wonderful moments. Damien, I'm so happy you've realized that you can be a dog-loving goth. Me too, Evelyn. Me too. I feel myself inching closer and closer to Damien. I go to brush a lock of hair out of his face, and I'm shocked at how soft it is. How is your hair so soft? Dog shampoo. I keep running my hands through his hair as he leans closer to me, placing a hand on the side of my face. He strokes my cheek with his thumb. You know, public displays of affection were considered scandalous in the Victorian era. Damien pulls me in for a kiss, but I think I can make an exception for you. Aww, that's so smooth. Please don't pirate games. Oh yeah, please don't pirate games. Oh, wonderful. This was so wonderful. I've loved this. This is so sweet. Oh, what a wonderful game. I'm gonna cry again. That thing with Amanda was so sweet. I tried so hard with her. Trying to be a good parent to her while she's going through all her problems. Oh my gosh. It was so rewarding to get that scene with her at the end. How wonderful. I didn't even know that, like, she had her own route. Like, there was obviously, like, this plot going on with her, but I figured it was just plot to push the story ahead. But I didn't realize she had, like, a route herself. That's so cool. I love meeting all the dads at the end, especially Robert. It was so awkward. We didn't talk to Robert at all. I kind of want to go and, like, date these other dads. We'll continue to play this. I want to date the other dads up to 2-star and then finish with Joseph and have them all go through again with almost full stats. You know what I mean? So then we can get, like, a better ending sequence that'll be a little different, so there'll be more communication. But even at 2 stars, Joseph seemed pretty down to hang out some more, so it didn't seem like he was turned off. Oh, this was so sweet. What a wonderful game. This is not DVP by Pup. Oh, Barry wrote that. Ballad of a Fallen Dad. Daughter brag battle theme. This is wonderful. Test company, please ignore. What a wonderful game. I can't wait to go back into it. We're gonna make some rounds. We're gonna have some fun. So stay with me, guys. Aw, you're the best, Pops. Look how cute that is. Ooh, we got a Damien picture. Look how smooth he looks. Wonderful. I love that. So I wonder if we don't go with Damien to the dog shelter, does Ernest get a dog at the end? I'm so curious. I don't know how to respond to these other dads though. Damien was the only, oh, and Damien's colored in now. That's sweet. That's cute. Okay. Continue. We're gonna load dad book right here.
Welcome. You've got dads.
Okay. So let's just start at the top. Let's go to Craig. I wonder how many hearts we can get before the end of the game. You know what I mean? Because I don't know how much of the game there is after. I want to get, okay, at least one with every dad. If the game doesn't end. We'll see how the plot progresses forward. I wonder if it'll just keep giving me dad book stuff. I wonder what Craig's up to today. I navigate to Craig's dad book page and type out a message. Hey bro, or should I say neighbor, let's catch up like old times. A couple moments pass before I hear a ding on the computer. It's a message from Craig. That was quick. Bro, my man, let's definitely hang soon. Might be a little different from our old weekend-long benders, but it'll still be fun. I think for a moment, this could be a fun opportunity to see my old buddy in his new element. We exchange a couple more messages and he logs off to prep for the game. I should see if Amanda wants to join me. I walk over to Amanda's room and knock on the door. Yo, Amanda Panda. I open the door and find Amanda sitting cross-legged on the floor, surrounded by magazines and newspaper clippings. She seems to be making some sort of art piece. What you working on? Just a collage for class. We're supposed to make a piece that represents our goals for the future. I take a closer look at her collage. That's a lot of dogs. It's mostly dogs, yeah. Did you need something? Craig invited us to a softball game. Wanna go?
Oh.
Remember that one time you signed me up for softball and you bought me all the gear and then you took me to the first game and someone hit a ball towards me and I ran off the field crying? And then you hid in the dugout and would scream if I tried to pick you up? Yes. I was afraid of baseballs. I thought you were a gigantic sentient softball. So does that mean you don't want to go? Amanda gets up and looks me dead in the eye, determined. I'm finally ready to face my fears head on. Let's do this. I'm proud of you, Amanda. Amanda and I make the short drive out to the local softball field for a kids' softball game. It's pretty packed. We clamber up the bleachers and take our seats in the top row. I don't see Craig anywhere.
Aww.
So when do the kids start crying and running off the field? You know that your relationship with softball is different from everyone else's relationship with softball, right? Okay, but if I don't see some kids cry, I'm going to be pretty disappointed. For nostalgia purposes, of course. Not because I take joy out of children fighting for my amusement. Definitely not that. The game starts and the kids run out onto the field. I see Craig by the dugout with a clipboard. He has River strapped to his chest, as per usual. There's a guy in a pancake costume doing jumping jacks around the field. I guess that's the mascot. Reading the kids' brightly colored jerseys, I see it's the Maple Bay Flapjacks against the Pinewood Ocelots. Go Flapjacks?. Choke up on the bat, Miranda. Yeah, Miranda, square up. How much do you know about softball? Enough to know that the balls are relatively hard despite their name. But yelling is fun.
Yeah.
Give it a shot. It's cathartic. It's important. What's important is that you're having fun. Go friendship and kindness. Dad, could you kick it up a notch? Maybe throw some spice on that papaya? Sure thing, honey. I believe in you, Miranda. We watch a couple innings of softball. They aren't ready for the major leagues yet, but Craig's trained his team pretty well. It seems like he's really good with kids. Kegstand Craig's good with children. Whoa. It's amazing how hard they're hitting the ball and how no one has run off to the field crying yet. Amanda, dear, you have to let it go. Let what go? I'm perfectly fine. The opposing team is up at bat. They hit a fly ball out into the center of the field. The tiny girl tries to get under the ball, but it misses her glove and hits her straight in the forehead. See? It's a completely justifiable fear. The girl plops down on the grass and starts crying. Craig makes a beeline to her, checking her forehead and comforting her until her parents arrive. He carries her off the field as she sobs. Man, it's strange to think about how this was the guy who once backflipped off a roof and into a pool while shotgunning a beer. He's so responsible now. The game resumes after the girl calmed down a bit, and we watch a couple more innings. Craig's team is crushing the other team in the 9th inning. The Ocelots seem to have given up by this point. I see one outfielder eating fistfuls of grass. A batter on the other team knocks a foul ball into the stands. I follow the trajectory and... Oh no, it's coming right for me. Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no. I close my eyes and brace for impact. I open my eyes and look over to see Amanda holding the softball, staring at it in amazement. You caught it! I caught the ball. You saved me. I caught the ball. Dad, I caught the ball. You did it, Amanda. I faced my fears. I defeated the softball. I can do anything. Amanda and I share a big hug. It's a tender moment that I don't think anyone else watching really understood. I'm proud of you, kiddo. The game ends and Craig's teams are declared the victors. We sit patiently as the girls line up to shake hands. Great job, everyone. We walk over to the dugout to congratulate Craig, who's talking with some of the parents. Craig, great work, man.
Oh.
Thanks. We've been working hard all season, and it's great to see it paying off. I'm so proud of all my girls. Speaking of which, have you met Briar and Hazel? Hey, Briar. Hey, Hazel. Hello. Hey, killer playing out there. Yeah, you guys rule. Thank you. You guys are twins, huh? So which one of you is the evil one? Hazel. Yeah, it's me. Good looking out. You guys ever pretend to be each other? I don't have a twin, but I think if I did, I'd be doing that constantly. Yeah, I take all her math tests. And I usually throw rocks and stuff, and when people get mad, I tell them I'm Briar. Wait. We will talk about this later. Evelyn, bro, I just got a couple more things to clean up, then we can hang. Sounds good. Just then, one of the moms jumps into the conversation. Not so fast. We have to celebrate our win, Craig. I'm taking the whole team to get pizza.
I don't know.
Oh, I don't know if I can... Nonsense. The girls won. What sort of celebration could we have without our fearless leader? She lays her hand on his shoulder and gives him goo-goo eyes. Man, this mom is laying it on thick. Amanda and I share a look. All right. Is it cool if my bro comes along? The mom looks slightly put out, but covers it up with a smile. Of course. Where are we going? Thirsty's Pizza? Wait. Wait. It's a real place. Thirsty's Pizza. Nice joke, Amanda. An endless stream of girls clad in softball gear pile out of a minivan and into a local pizza buffet, which is actually called Thirsty's Pizza. Amanda and I trail behind them with Craig. Reminds me of all the awful pizza we put into our bodies back in the day. Remember how we used to just fold whole pies in half and then put taco fillings inside? Dude, that sounds amazing! What a great idea! Ah, pizzacos. I can never forget. Dude, that sounds amazing. I want to try that. That sounds disgusting, but it sounds amazing at the same time. Do you guys ever get like that, like, when something sounds disgusting, but you want to eat it anyways? Like, what are they called? Deep fried Twinkies? Disgusting, but I want to eat one. How did we survive college? Amanda, this is what you have to look forward to. Our bodies were younger back then, more elastic, more able to handle toxic waste we put inside us. The good old days. The kids run around playing arcade games and eating greasy food. Amanda and I jump on a couple slices of mediocre pizza. Hey, give me pizza that.
Hey.
No, absolutely not. Ha, I'm just kidding. I'm strictly eating salad here. Thanks for addressing the issue, Amanda. Dad. A different mom walks up to us talking to Craig as if we weren't even there. Craig, thank you so much for looking after our kids. My daughter tells me every day about how great you are. Oh, I'm happy to look after them. Definitely helps that I have kids of my own. It's been so hard since Daniel left. I'm glad that my children have a strong male role model in their lives. Oh my god. Amanda and I look at each other again. Craig gets it from all angles, huh? Craig smiles sheepishly. Thank you so much, dude. Craig holds his fist up for a fist bump from the mom in what I think is a maneuver to lighten the conversation. He looks super uncomfortable. I should throw him a bone here. Smoke screen, Martha. We're gonna tag team with Amanda. We got this. I give Amanda another knowing look and she hits me back with a nod. She understands. Amanda puts a hand to her stomach and looks at me with puppy dog eyes. Dad, I don't feel so good. I think I ate too much pizza. Oh no, sweetie. You're not gonna projectile vomit everywhere, are you? Yeah, I think I'm going to projectile vomit everywhere right now. The words projectile vomit and right now usually seem to get everyone to clear out, but Martha's not budging. Back it up, Martha. You're in the splash zone. I drank a lot of orange juice this morning and it's feeling pretty acidic. You'll be fine. Amanda shoots me a worried look. This con is going sideways. I should have known that a mom of all people would know about the puke scam. Well, I guess it went away and I'm fine now and nothing's wrong. She turns her back on me to talk to Craig. So, I'm taking Hazel and Briar tonight for the sleepover? Yep, they're pretty excited about it. You'll keep them out of trouble, right? Oh, of course, but I could always use help watching after everyone tonight if you're not doing anything. Damn, this mom. This lady's really going for the gold. Ha, it'll actually be nice to have a night to myself and River, but thanks for the invite. Martha, you might want to grab your child. She's stuffing pizza into a coin slot. Martha angrily turns her attention towards her daughter. Tiffany, not another arcade machine. I swear, if we have to buy it. Martha storms off towards her kid. She seems nice. Yeah, the team is one big weird family. Takes all sorts, right? Tiffany, don't eat the tokens. Tiffany's a stellar hitter. Whew, I finally think I have time to talk to Craig now. Man, you're a busy guy, huh? Only on days like today, I hope. Dad? Hey, girls. Dad, can you help us beat our record on DDR? We told Ariana's dad that you could destroy him on the dance mat. Please help. Girls, you know I don't have my jukes anymore. But Dad... Craig looks at me like a hurt puppy.
I don't know.
Sorry, dudes. Duty calls. I promise we'll catch up in a bit. It's all good, buddy. Craig runs off with his daughters and I'm left alone with mine. Man, I was really hoping to hang out with Craig more today, but it seems like he's getting dragged in every direction. It definitely wasn't like this in college. I feel like there might be a third wheel here. There's worse places than an arcade to be left to your own devices. You're right. Want to drop some coin on pinball? You know it. Amanda and I pull up to a machine that's feeling pretty hot and get to work. I'm a little rusty, but the pinball wizard in me will never die. I pull out a decent score and then challenge Amanda to top mine. And immediately she gets multi-ball. Looks like she takes after her father. You're pretty good. Don't patronize me. Hey, just trying to pay a compliment. Amanda shushes me. She's in her zen zone. She fights valiantly, racking up points by the millions. She's this close to beating my score, but I feel honored just being able to watch. You're friends with Craig, right? Janet from earlier walks up and leans on the pinball machine. Yeah, we went to college together. Please don't lean on my thing. That's so interesting. So do you know if he's, like, available? Oh, I honestly don't know if I could say. Seriously, you're gonna make it tilt. Because it seems like so much work to watch after his kids. Don't you think it would be great if he... Lady, I swear to God. All of a sudden, a buzzer sounds and the game is over. Janet made the pinball machine tilt.
What?
You stone harpy. What? I said I have to go over there now and put pizza in my mouth so I don't say anything that'll hurt your feelings. Amanda.
Hey!
Bro, what's going on? Now's our chance. If we don't get out of here now, we're stuck for the rest of the night. I wrangle Amanda and say some quick goodbyes with Craig. We head out of the pizza place, finally. Amanda promises that she'll keep the couch warm for me and heads home. Hope you don't mind me bringing you back here, bro. Not at all, dude. It's good to finally get you all to myself for a second. River burps. Well, almost all to myself. Hold up. Craig walks over to the trunk of his car and pulls out 2 gloves and a softball. Up for some catch? This might be less catch and more you throwing the ball and me running after it, but sure. We stand in the middle of the empty baseball diamond and start tossing the ball back and forth. I have a cooler in my car that we could grab, but there's only juice boxes in there. Man, fatherhood is strange. You're telling me. I can't believe I'm looking back on my keg stand Craig days and reminiscing about it. Those are some good times. I don't know anyone else who could pull off a rare horizontal keg stand. It was a feat of discipline, bro. Trust me. I haven't even properly hung out with Craig in so long. I don't even know where to begin. Oh, ask about coaching softball. So is softball coach the life you wanted, or was it the life that was thrust upon you? Ha! I'll admit that I was hesitant at first. Briar and Hazel had so much energy that we just had to get them into sports, but no one was there to run the team. The more I did it, the more I saw how much I meant to all the girls. I'm worried there would be a riot if I quit. I would also be afraid of a bunch of tiny children with metal bats.
Oh.
They're quick and they work as a team. I've trained them too well. They'd take you down like a pack of velociraptors on a T-Rex. Exactly. What's up with the business? So you're in a business now?
Nice.
Yep, we sell fitness gear, imports and exports mostly, but we're coming up with our own line of athleisure wear soon. Interesting. I nod. I mostly use my sweatpants for watching TV and not, you know, sweating. Sounds like you'd make a killing. If you ever need athletic gear, I've got your back. You could sponsor me. I'll rep your athleisure wear brand while I mow my lawn. That is the glamorous lifestyle we're catering to, yes. What about your kids? I can't believe you're a father of 3. Neither can I. You know me, I'm an indecisive person. You switched your major 4 times. Yeah, I had no idea what I wanted to do with my life, but raising kids, when Brian and Hazel were born, it all finally made sense. It was like all the time I had spent trying to figure things out led to them. I couldn't be happier about it. I don't think I've ever cared about anything as much as I care about them. I had the exact same feeling when Amanda was born. It was the best thing that ever happened to me. It could be the only thing that has ever happened to me, and I would still be proud of the life I lived. It's nice out here. Quiet. Must be good to get away from the softball moms for a bit, huh? Christ, Janet. Yeah, that was a lot. Are they always talking? Are they always like that? Actually, this wasn't nearly as bad. Yikes. I'm just so not interested. Well, what are you interested in?
I don't know.
Dudes? Peace and quiet? Yeah, I'll get that. That's hot, hot silence.
Hey.
My ultimate sexual fantasy is sleeping in on a Saturday. But more seriously, I just can't get back into dating right now. I couldn't even if I wanted to. There's no time.
Oh.
And I feel so uncomfortable trying to introduce a stranger into my girls' lives. They've already been through so much. I can't put them through that. Buddy, I hear you. So, the moms can tell me all they want, but the girls are my top priority. You're doing a great job. Those kids love you, and to add to the whole team loves you. I think you got this dad thing down right.
Oh.
Thanks, bro. That means a lot coming from you. While I'm distracted, I miss the softball, and it hits me right in the head. Ouch. Wow, that hurts. Amanda was right all along. Sorry, dude. Craig runs over to me. Are you okay? Yeah, I'm fine. Wait, let me do the dad thing for a second. Craig spends a moment examining my head.
Oh.
It's worse than I thought. Don't tell me you have to kiss it to make it better.
Hey.
You'd be so lucky. Kissing is for the weak. That was planned. You probably don't teach the more advanced techniques to the little leaguers. Babe Ruth used to catch balls with his teeth all the time. I still got it.
Oh.
Ha, maybe they'll learn in high school. I get up and dust myself off. Was it the neutral response? River yawns. Hey, little buddy, you must be getting tired, huh? I hate to say it, but I should probably head out. Sorry things are so... You get older and life just kind of gets in the way, huh? We start walking back to the parking lot. Hey, remember that one house party we went to that got broken up by a helicopter?
Nice.
How could I forget? You and me hopped over a concrete wall to get away. But the other side of the fence was a parking lot where a bunch of cops were parked. Oh man, yeah. Could you imagine the look on our faces? We just walked straight past them like we were out for a stroll. And not knowing that we were at the party, they started joking with us about how big of a bust it was. We had to talk with them for 30 minutes. You told them you were interested in joining the academy.
Hey.
And then they started giving me pointers for the exam. Longest 30 minutes of my life. Man, college. Good old days, right? We get back to our cars. Craig pulls me into a hug, or at least as much as we can manage with the baby between us. Never enough time, huh? Guess not. Let me make it up to you. Let's hang soon, yeah? I'd like that. I yawn as I walk through the door, spotting Amanda hunched over her collage, glue stick in hand. Burning the midnight art oil? Figured I might do something productive between episodes of Shark Hunter lip sync battles. Do the sharks lip sync or do the shark hunters lip sync? Yes. I look over her shoulder at the collage. Amanda, this is some good art. Look at this good art you made. Thanks. I'm just about done. Like before, it's still about dogs, In one corner is a giant pile of cash, and the other it's... Amanda, is that me? Yep, the whole thing is about my goals for the future, and those are basically just to sit on a pile of money with my 20 dogs and also have a strong and mutually supportive relationship with my father into adulthood. Oh, now you've done it. Get ready to watch your dad cry. Here it comes. It's happening. Aw, Dad. You did this with your good art. She pats me on the back. Hey, how was your hang with Craig? I wipe a tear from my eye. It was good. That Craig guy sure is busy. Yeah, dude, the softball life isn't for quitters. Also, I'm very proud of you for facing your fears today. How does it feel? I'm on top of the world, Pops. I should start facing my fears more often. Oh yeah, how about tomorrow we hit some empty parking lots and practice, dare I say, parallel parking? Baby steps, Dad. I'll work my way up to it. Alright, I'm gonna hit the hay. Take care of the late night television for me, alright? I'll let them know you said hey. Date complete.
That was a great date.
Alright. Pig stand
Welcome.
champion.
You've got dads.
Oh. Hi, Matt. Hey, Evelyn, what are your feelings about poker? Oh, I'm bad at poker. I'm really bad at poker. Don't put me in a poker game. Beyond hardly knowing her. Poker? I hardly know her. There it is. Well, good talk. Wait, I actually like poker. I just saw the joke and I had to take the shot. Please, Matt, I'm a dad. I'm contractually obligated. No, I get that. Anyway, we've been playing weekly poker games and I figured I should send an invite your way. That sounds great. I love losing money. Cool, dude. See you soon. Lose that money. Oh my gosh. Please don't make me play poker. I'm so bad. I don't understand how to bluff. I have the worst lying face. People always can tell when I have good cards. Matt invited me to a poker night at Joseph's house. Oh, poker at Joseph's? Okay. I put on my going out coat and walk over. Across the way, I spot Matt, who's walking over from his own house. He's got a case of beer under his arm. Crap, I should have brought something. Hey, man. Crap, I should have brought something. Ha, no worries, man. It's your first time. Just bring a full wallet. How long have you guys been at this for? Years, buddy. Just a nice way to keep in touch with the guys. It's never really high stakes. We pass through the fence enclosing Joseph's backyard. Craig, Brian, and Joseph hover around the patio, drinking beer and chatting. Robert sits in the corner, brooding as usual. Evelyn, glad you can make it. So am I. I'm psyched to take all your money. Just like old times. Craig's the resident shark. We prefer the term person who's good at poker. I'm well aware. Craig's always been suspiciously good at poker. Are you still as terrible as you were in college? Yes. Can we poker face? We could try it, but no, I'll tell the truth. We're still bad. I'm still terrible at poker. My tell is sustained, childlike giggle.
Hey.
There's no way you're as bad as Joseph. Joseph shrugs.
Hey.
This is basically my tithing. I'm giving back to the community.
Blink.
Plus, I'm just happy to sit here and eat all Brian's snacks. Guess who brought pigs in a blanket? Not Craig. Hey, my chia seed and granola energy bars are just as delicious. Everybody laughs. Let's get the game going.
Nice.
We all take a seat at the table and Matt starts dealing cards. The first couple rounds go by easily as I'm getting the hang of things, but it's obvious that Craig is running the show here. Craig, how did you get so good at this? It's pretty easy. You just start getting a feel for everybody's tell. Like Matt will scratch his ear. Hey. Brian adjusts his pants when he's trying to lie. Now wait a second. And I think you just loudly announce to the whole room when you have a good hand. Yeah, yep, that's me. What's Joseph's tell? Everything. Literally everything. That man is an open book. He couldn't lie if he tried. Well, at least I have God on my side. See, you can't even say that with a straight face. What about Robert? Honestly, the man's an enigma. Robert raises his glass of whiskey to us in a solemn salute.
Nice.
I think he'd wipe the floor with us if he actually tried. I'm just here because I enjoyed the company. Robert pulls out his phone and stares at it.
Hey.
Robert, is that a flip phone? Yeah.
Excellent.
What? Are you a drug dealer now?
Hey.
Yeah, what do you need? Horse? Speed? Tijuana Johnnies?
Oh.
I I can get you the street stuff easy, but if you're looking for something exotic or designer that's maybe 72 hours in a favorite cold, maybe I won't need you today, maybe I won't need you tomorrow, but someday. Oh, I think I'm good. Right. But still, if you got the coin, I got the goods. I dropped my phone in the toilet, and this is a backup until I can get it replaced under warranty. Everyone murmurs their sympathies. We've all been there. We go back to playing. I really gotta stop eating these pigs and blankets. Pigs and blankets? I don't know, but they're very good. I think there might be cheese in them. Oof, I don't know if I got enough to raise you on this round. You can always bet your firstborn.
Hey.
If you think I can handle another one, be my guest. Briar and Hazel are a handful, to say the least. Buddy, you think 3 kids is a handful? Try 4. I'm operating at 100% dad capacity at all times. Actually, it's technically 5. Christine saw a commercial for one of those dolls that poop and wouldn't stop asking for it. We ended up getting it for her birthday, but she's so grossed out by the fake baby poop that she makes me change its diapers. So now I'm changing the real baby and the fake baby. There's just a lot of poop in my household right now. Daisy got one of those a while back. One night I walk in on her and she tried to take the doll apart to see how the poop mechanism worked, but then she couldn't put it back together and started crying. Poop everywhere. Fake poop, but still. That reminds me of... Wait, do we all have poop doll stories? Everyone nods in agreement. Guys, I really don't need any more poop in my life than there is already. Can we just get back to poker and not talk about poop?
Nice.
Matt deals another hand and we quickly forget about the poop. We run out of pigs and blankets, so we switch over to Craig's healthy snack food. It actually isn't terrible. These kale chips are phenomenal. We should sell these at the coffee shop. It's my own recipe. I'd be happy to give it to you guys. I can see it now. Pierce the kale. Chips. That's not bad.
Hey.
Pierce the Veil is a popular post-hardcore screamo band out of San Diego. I got that one. We all look at Matt confused. No, I got that one. If Damien were here, he'd be on my back. He'd have my back. That wasn't a bad one. We all look at Matt confused. It's maybe not any of your wheelhouses. How's the shop nowadays? Busy as ever. I'm toying with the idea of hiring another person to work the counter, but I haven't found a good candidate.
Hey.
If Amanda's looking for a summer gig, let me know. That's really nice of you, but I think she's been burned out too badly by coffee shops before. Literally, not figuratively.
Hey, yeah.
Matt cocks his head to the side. I'll ask her, though. We get down to the final hand of the night, and it's Craig in the lead by a landslide. Joseph has long since lost all his chips and has taken a tidying up, refusing any help from the rest of us. Brian deals us all cards. So what's it gonna take for Robert to give a damn on this round? Robert looks up from his half-empty glass of whiskey. Do you really want to unleash the beast? Well, now I'm curious. I got a long history of being a gambling man, but I'll only do it if you make it interesting. None of this penny chip nonsense. I got a Lily's 18-year single blend sitting in my closet right now. Was saving it for when River turns 21, but I'm willing to put it up as collateral. Now you're talking my language. He throws the keys to his truck on the table. She's seen better days, but she can still pull a tree trunk out of the ground. Nope. Myself and everyone else at the table immediately folds. Deal the cards, bra guy. Are you guys sure you wanna... You heard the man. Deal. Brian deals the next round of cards. Craig stares daggers at Robert, who casually sips his whiskey. So I know what you might be thinking. Robert puts his old workhorse up for grabs, his only mode of transportation. At times in his life, his only home. How could he be so sure of his abilities in gambling? I'll tell you right now, Craig. I wasn't always like this. I was a lot like you. Smart, talented, cocksure of my own luck. Great biceps, but it didn't last long, though. I lost everything in a game of Pai Gao in the back room of a Shenzhen tea house on what I thought was a 3-day business trip. Everything gone. Clothes, money, identification, you name it. I woke up in a ditch near Zhaozhou Park and had to make my life new from there. It took me 3 years to beg, borrow, and steal my way back to American soil. Wow, I'm butchering these names. Don't hold that against me. I'm butchering these names. I'm just guessing. But anyways. And in those 3 years, I saw the greatest depth of human fear, love deeper than I have ever had, and lost it all many times over. I've seen my own death, Craig. I know how I die. It's not like this. So let's make this more interesting. Robert produces a deed to his house from his jacket and tosses it on the table. All I have and all I am. Are you prepared to go to the distance? Craig wipes the sweat from his brow. He studies Robert's face intently, searching for any sort of tell that he can find. Robert casually sips his whiskey again. I fold. Everyone erupts. Fine, fine. The whiskey is yours. And that's why you don't dance with the devil. So, what was it? Were you bluffing or did you have the cards? That's for me to take to my grave, fellas. Next week, boys? Next week. You got it. I'll be there. Mm-hmm. Sure thing. This has been a very relaxing, and I sincerely doubt I'll wake up in a cold sweat thinking about it tonight. Keep working on that poker face, Evelyn. We all say our goodbyes and head our separate ways. That was fun. There's more like things to do as we date more dads, so there's more side stuff that we'll get to do. I think it's really fun. I like the dad Manda. That's really cute. Alright, this is going to be it for me today from Dream Daddy, guys. Thank you so much for joining me. Damien was a delight. Amanda was just lovely. I loved the ending that we got. We will pursue more endings next time we play. Join me Tuesday on the stream for something new. I haven't decided what we're going to play yet. I'll probably decide over the weekend. I have a couple things in mind, but nothing's concrete yet. So we'll be playing something new on Tuesday. So come join me for a surprise. Thursday, we will be playing, oh shit, what are we playing on Thursdays? Oh, Bear and Breakfast. That's what we've been doing. That was yesterday. Oh my gosh, I can't believe that. Yeah, join me Thursday, 5 p.m. We'll be playing Bear and Breakfast. We'll be finishing up. We just started our third motel, so we've got like halfway through the game. There's 2 more places to get. There's more quests to do. There's more people to see. So come join us for a nice relaxing time of Bear and Breakfast, some crafting. And then join me next week, Friday. We will be playing more Dream Daddy. We'll be getting more conversations with different dads. I'm going to try to get at least 2 stars on all the dads before we make our final decision. We'll see how it goes, because I'm not making the best choices with some of these dads. But the dates all seem to be coming out okay, so I think I'm doing okay, I guess. Anyways, thanks so much for joining me. I will see you guys later, and have a great night. Happy Valentine's Day for everyone here in the States, or if you guys celebrate Valentine's Day. Happy Valentine's Day. I hope you had fun dating this dad with me. Alright guys, I'll see you later. Bye.